go. I do believe we are live. So I'll say, indeed. And greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you for joining me again on another Conscious Evolution. Today's stream topic is about feeling flustered. Oh, golly, have I been feeling flustered as of late. More flustered than I am comfortable with feeling, you know? Because feeling flustered can come with so many insecurities. You are flustered and then you end up acting like a flustered person does, awkwardly. You feel like you're an imposter, you feel like you don't fit in, you feel like any second now people are gonna find out that you are not as cool as you are. Or something like that. Right? And it is hard. It is hard. And I think, I don't know if everybody deals with that kind of energy. But if you have ever, even for a moment, felt flustered, then you know what I'm talking about. Right? And it can be a bunch of different things. Like in the same way that flustered energy can come to you in a relationship. Right? Maybe you really like someone and you want it to be perfect. And then in that want for it to be perfect, you end up choking up, right? Not knowing what words to say, not knowing when to say, not knowing what to say, feeling like you're trying too hard, feeling like if you don't try hard, it's a sign of disrespect. Am I making any sense? I sure do hope so. Today's stream topic was inspired by meeting with a client, right? Because this client has ambitions for what his brand is supposed to become, and I have been asked to help. Right? Now I'm nothing if not self-critical, extremely so, and I just noticed within my own behavior this flustered energy, right? And I'm wondering why. Why? Maybe I can ask a language model and see if it gives me any context that I can relate with. We do have some marijuaners gifted to us by the joint. They shared some Exodus cheese. Smells very nice. So we will be reviewing that a little bit later. Hey, it's Wednesday! Hold up!
Yes.
Hold up! Can you guys get
Dance.
sway? Yeah.
Yes, dance first. And Ozzy Osbourne wants to feature on your stream.
Oh, John is Ozzy Osbourne.
The glasses.
Bro, don't you know I want to say? I was like, what the fuck's Ozzy Osbourne?
Where is he? What didn't he say hello?
Let me. No, please. Please. Dude, I was asking an AI something and now it goes, Ozzy Osbourne, where is he? What did they say? What was I gonna ask? Oh yeah. Why is it that when we are in the face of authority, it just searched oh, please. Why is it that in the face of authority or someone important to us, this thing is not listening. Why is it that in the face of authority or someone important to us, an employer or a romantic partner or a stranger that you just met and you would want to be friends with, why is it that we feel flustered? We feel this sense of overwhelm, we worry that we're gonna say the wrong thing. And is there a way to make it better?
Yeah, I think it also has to do with expectation, because we also form expectations of people, you know, so it's about meeting people's expectation without knowing what their expectation is.
Or maybe knowing what their expectation is and
too.
worrying that you won't be able to meet their expectation. That's the thing that I'm stuck with right now. So it goes, feeling flustered or overwhelmed in the presence of authority figures or important people is a common experience. Let's explore why. There is self-consciousness and blushing,
Mm.
Coping strategies of brain research. Recent studies explore how our brains respond to authority figures. Understanding these mechanisms may help us become stronger minded and better at asserting ourselves when needed. Normalize mistakes, challenge your inner critic, practice exposure, mindfulness techniques, social threat. You might worry that there is some kind of threat. Self-image, you want them to see you a certain way. Desire for approval, you want them to approve of you.
Mm.
The expectation as well. All right. I gave myself some perspective. Am I gonna dance and then strain review, or review strain while dancing?
That's good. You can smoke,
Yeah, sounds fair.
dance, and then give your review.
And then
You'll have some time to experience.
Smoke, dance. Think about reviewing. Smoke, dance again. Think about review. Dance and then smoke.
And then smoke while dancing, and then
suddenly it's next
then you
Wednesday.
hit Dynavap on the BPM of the music.
This part is very, very pretty. It has kind of blue cheese. I mean, it is an Exodus cheese, so it is kind of one of those cheesy strains, but it has that blue cheesy, those like blueberry terpenes, like sweetness to it as well. Let me open this up.
So what are you stressed about specifically?
Just like again, you know, like feeling like I'm actually worth what they're paying, right? I'm feeling worried about that. You know, like am I bringing enough value? I think so. I am.
Yes.
I am. I know.
I think the opposite is true. Like you probably deserve more compensation.
Yeah.
That has been the case with most of our work thus far.
I think it's a matter of like feeling like this is for some reason like a big deal, bro. Like it's important though. Like, and again, it's like a trajectories thing. It's like again expectation. I feel like the fact that it's attached to the joint in some way is also affecting me. Hey, Sam and Jovan and Pojo to Exodus cheese. It wasn't let my people get toasted, but the sentiment is the same. Feeling flustered, whatever it is. I didn't fucking do it. No, you didn't. You're fine. John, good morning, brother. Smoke, dance, and reflect. Sounds like a good plan. Hey, why flustered? I love you. Because I have expectations of myself, right? I want people to look upon me and be like, wow! Wow! And then if they're not going, wow! I'm like, oh shit, did I do something wrong? You know, am I actually trash? That is me casting an extreme on both sides of the spectrum, but I feel like that creates enough clarity. I add heat, and then we're gonna add music to our experience. Were you singing, dancing, or just being? We're gonna be doing those things right now. Wow, it's a great feeling, yeah. Right, and John knows what I'm talking about. John sings. So John definitely knows. Wow! Wow!
And but yeah, I'm also very self-critical when it comes to that thing.
I can imagine. Yeah, welcome to this topic. That's literally what we were talking about, the whole fractal of getting flustered. That thing.
Yeah. And it's not because of lack of ability. It's because ability expectation gap between that.
Your own mind, bro, getting in the way. Bipolarity of experience. This is true. I usually like sour strains, but I don't like the imaginary that blue cheese initiates. The way that you're supposed to think of it is like a very clean block of cream cheese with like blueberry jam over top of it. That might not sound that good, but still. My dad likes sour strains as well, and he enjoys the cheesy strains. There we go. There is your call to awareness, Pojo. You might be a liker of the cheesy strains and you don't even know. I'm gonna get disconnected. Diddle-oomp. I wanna hear. Give me. A doodle-oomp. Okay. Okay. I'm fine. Bro. Weirdly enough, I went through a whole thing with the 360 camera today, where I previewed the 360 feed, and then I looked at my screen, and I could see the preview in the preview, and I was like, yes, yes, fractal universes right here in front of us. All right, I have a bunch of playlists up here. I have a few safe tracks as well already. I don't know if I want to risk it. So I'm just gonna hit this button. See if it gives us something good. One of my scary tracks. I don't think we're gonna listen to this one right now. But I am gonna add it to one of my playlists. I'm collecting scary songs that somehow keeps having less scary songs in it. I used to have 3, now I only have 1 when I added that one, and it's confusing me. Okay, risk it, contrast, blueberry sour, makes sense. Does sound a little bit better, I won't lie. Plus, not everything can always be good. We need bad performance for contrast. I hear you.
And also to bold and improve.
Yeah, to have
like
something
learn from mistakes.
Exactly, to reference the contrast that Gable was talking about as well.
Luckily with our 3D mapping, it's a process. So as we go through this long process, we learn through it, and then we do over and we do over. So
and we actually technically went like from bigger scale to smaller scale as well now with the joints last event, and you can still do something pretty cool.
Yeah.
With limited knowledge. So especially with the flowers. I think the flowers do a lot of the work, just being pretty cool visually. Okay, we're gonna dance. We mock dance. I am already kind of cooking, dude. Like it is warm. Are we gonna... You see, bro, like dancing in the sun, right? Does not sound...
There is lots of shade here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe like to move the yoga mat. I'm already sweating. This is gonna be hot. We'll make like so.
Take 4-4. So we each give a little square, and I don't have to be right.
We can do that. We can. It does tear apart. Taking a crease, you can do such. Go.
Because it is danger being within a certain range of
Yeah, I do tend to dance like I'm fighting for property rights.
Move or get carved.
There we go. I'm going to do the lawnmower dance for a bit while you guys do Wiggle Wednesday. Bless, bro. Sounds like a fun time. I'm gonna go play music and then burn speaker. We haven't danced to a Menu Must track in like forever. This August heat is a beast. Jamie John strikes again. Is John wearing a bathrobe? It's just a robe. Hiding from the sunlight. Doing that creature trance. So this is not creature trance. This is Menu Must. That song was called Life is a Dream, but it's not the dream I'm living in right now. You guys get one or the other? He's of both. Winter hits us all ice. Is John in a bathrobe? He's in a robe. He's not in the bath right now. So.
I got options. I can play sex like stocks.
Giovanni Plessina. Interview na podcast. You can't dance if you're miserable. At first I thought it was silly. Then I thought about the circle, thought energy action. I had to get into it. I had a hard time as well, Joe, but I'm happy. That's it? That's it. This is a good track at least. One more. One's more. And so, I thought an experiment and spend some time dancing in the bathroom. Finding your groove really is something therapeutic and grounding. So anything you use that word of a full stop, I have been getting grounded. Every time I touch something that goes to mains or to like ground, a little spark comes off of my finger. If I get up from my bed and I touch my door, I get shocked. If I touch any of the computers, I get shocked. At least at first. And then for some reason I full charge again. It's nice to be grounding here with you.
you wait to be wrapped around your grave. You got to follow.
Woo! Thank you, sunlight. Thank you, John. Thank you, friends. I almost tried to pause the live stream like you would a YouTube video, bro.
Let me just quickly pause.
Let me just pause this reality.
Everyone just pause.
Everyone pauses. I am. I knew. As soon as I said I am, you were gonna say. I'm gonna sit there in a second.
Did they have the projector there still?
Yeah. I did. I asked. Look at us. Dancing and stuff, maybe? You can put that cushion next to me. Oops.
It's corrosion.
You don't see anything. You're not my dad!
You're not my dad, Dad.
They are looking down on me right now.
Does that make you feel inferior?
This makes me feel short. There we go. A little bit more level. You wanna get a little bit closer?
Oh, hello.
Woo!
I smell sweet.
I am pretty sweet, huh?
I smell
Oh no,
sweet.
I didn't smell you. I wasn't wooing to that.
Oh, no. I was just expressing. I'll woo myself. Oh, the sun is rough out here.
Yeah. Winter is over.
It's already heat. And we just have ice winds too. That tries and breaks our property apart.
Yeah, we had. I mean, it's not that the wind wasn't that cold. It was just very, very much. You want to still get closer?
You want more closer?
Yes, please. Yeah, better shot. Significantly better.
No, his voice is getting raised.
Speak to Stefan's analogy is it's demons. Demons in your head
your demons.
telling you things. Yeah. And my demons was like, bro, get centered. I'll take a warm autumn over a frozen winter any day, my friend. Well, it's technically autumn now.
Mm.
And believe you me, I'll take winter any day over this. Like, I need to have super soup already. Like, I'm not made for this kind of heat. My weak constitution.
Too much insulation.
I get flustered. Today's stream topic is about getting flustered.
Mm.
Do you get flustered, John?
Mayhaps, sometimes. I do enjoy hotter weather more than colder weather though. Because I get cold very easily.
Okay, whatever you
Like
say.
shivering
Lizard person.
cold.
John is one of the lizard people.
No, I'm
Confirmed.
not. Blinks out of sync. Blinks vertically. Oh.
I'm pretty sure John is a lizard person, you know, confirmed. Yeah, clip that, everybody.
And you're AI. The lizard person and the AI.
The conspiracies are involved. Halfway through that dancing, I got a headache, bro. And I was like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Yes, bro. You have to do that. We're gonna review some weed right now.
Oh. But you smoked already. There's not a lot, so I didn't want to just. I'm sorry. It doesn't like the smell of burning weed anymore.
I don't like the smell of burning anything.
He used to do this all the time. I can pull up the video evidence from his stream. So.
That version of me doesn't know what this version of me knows. So.
Version
Can you
of me
stop?
doesn't
Stop
exist
doing that,
anymore.
though,
Okay,
please.
no more burn. No more burn.
Please. Please. The schisms, bro. Sean is like, oh yeah, the demons are quiet. Proceeds to create new demons. Gives the demon all of his blood. Makes him super powerful.
Everything's fine.
See, I'm like burning up still a little bit. I think it's already time
Did
for
you
me to
like
start.
that weed in the pipe?
John thinks he's funny, guys. Thinks he's funny.
Comedy!
Hilarious.
Comedy!
I can pull up video evidence from his stream, not visibly agitated. Wow, John, I didn't know it was that easy to rustle his jimmies. He knows it's that easy to rustle my jimmies.
Brother, ask me how I know.
Smoke is not something I appreciate, right? Like I only tolerated the smoke that is weed because I thought I had to.
Let me just get the other.
And then I learned that I didn't. I didn't actually have to tolerate that smell. And now it is exceedingly difficult for me to. Well, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. On the upside, you can be sure in such a sunny locale that the area is fairly vampire free. Yeah, totally. Totally vampire
Heights
free.
from Sun.
Yes.
Heights from Sunholder.
Yes, keep believing this.
I think more than the heat, it's the amount of garlic we have in our fridge.
Yeah, I do.
By
Like,
the bucket.
you start with like a thing like that, and then you get a thing like that, and then you just upgrade to getting like 2 pounds of garlic at a time.
He buys like by the bucket.
I don't eat that much at a time. It's not that bad.
Yeah, he doesn't eat it with the spoon out of the buck or anything.
Yeah, I use a fork so that the juice drains down.
More healthy.
I don't want all of that extra acid and vinegar in my body. Yes, keep believing this. Thank you for confirming your daywalker's status finally. What do you think this ring on my finger is? You know, have you ever seen me being in the sun without this ring on my finger? Why do you think I trip out so hard when I don't have this ring, when I lose it somewhere? Or I would be a bad vampire. Like, that's how the Vampire Diaries lore worked, right? They had to have like some sort of witch ring to go out into the daylight.
Yeah, with an incantation on it.
It would have been so cool if I could get a witch ring from some Chinese witch lady when I went to China.
Without the actual witchery on it. looks at me. It doesn't reply.
Maybe a little bit of witchery, or just like a glance from the
Yeah,
side.
it just tastes very nice.
It does taste nice, right? It has that blueberry-esque flavors to me, at least. If Twilight told us anything, it's that daywalkers sparkle in the sunlight. Yeah. The sparkling in the sunlight thing still doesn't check out to me. I'm gonna add some heat to my Dynavap. Are you getting sassy with me? You gray tier equipped vampire? Gray tiered. What does gray tier mean?
That's like the very trash gear you get first in games, you know, like the gray tier
Oh, yeah?
that you just smell for resources.
Just because I'm like only a young vampire doesn't mean I'm gonna tolerate your disrespect. It's actually unfair. Sam has an unfair advantage against me in a fight because she's like 2-player mode right now, dude.
Split screen.
Split screen. I'll just joke like that. That's still covert. Sam being like, I'm getting like extra hard squinted. You'll ever fermented garlic and honey. Yummy immuno treat. Javan did actually do that. And I'm confirming you use the full little houses, right? You put the little individual units of garlic in the honey to ferment it. You don't do chopped garlic.
I'm very picky with food though, so
Bruh.
just sounds of things.
You don't eat the garlic with the honey direct. You put it in your food. You put it in your food.
Honey flavored garlic chewing in my mouth.
John, you put honey flavored muesli and strawberry yogurt, bro.
Yes.
That's like an ungodly amalgamation of things.
No, it's yum.
Twilight was the absolute silliest group of emo vampires. I don't know if I'll anger people by saying this information, or if I'll like get like a woo from the crowd instead. But I have never, not once, watched a Twilight movie.
I've watched them all. Though.
I've not watched one of them. I remember it being like a whole craze,
I had
and almost like as like a righteousness.
yeah.
Refused to watch it because I didn't want the same brain damage as the rest of my peers.
Yeah.
Because they were like, "I'm a human Jacobs or Muskeminim." What's the otherwise one?
Yeah.
Edward or something.
Yeah.
I'm a Jacobs.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh wow, there's some sort of brain damage going
The
around."
thing is, I'm like 2 years older than
That's
you, so
true.
when Twilight and stuff came out, I was like at that 16-year-old phase, and then all the girls and girlfriends had like obsessions with
Yeah.
the movie, so then
Yeah.
I had to know what it was
Yeah,
about.
no,
and
I
stuff,
wasn't.
and
I'm only 2 years younger than you,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like it was still
Yeah,
very
yeah,
much same.
Yeah.
I just refused. I was like, no, I will not partake of the brain damage. Right, and I was like, again, at that point in my life, I was already like, to me and myself, a meme lord. All right,
Yeah.
I was like, hits refresh button on my 9gag to refresh 9 new images, right? Kind of vibes.
Yeah.
So I saw all of the memes, and I saw all of the sparklings, and I saw all of the, dog comparisons.
Yeah.
I got that kind of view of it, but I think I definitely got hive-minded into the meme community as well. I just refused to watch it.
Yeah.
Turmeric, honey, garlic and ginger medley will cure most ailments. And those ingredients are nice to cook with as well. Alright, so it's not like you're like poisoning yourself with this horrible stuff just in order to get well. You get to actually enjoy your food too. Twilight is important media to understand the dynamics of an abusive and codependent relationship. I think there are a bunch of those.
A bunch of movies showcase that.
Yeah. That's kind of like humanity 101 in some ways as well. Like capitalism, to the T as well. Like we are, in a way, in an abusive relationship with this thing called capitalism. But at the same time, we are codependent.
Yeah. You watch the Underworld movies, right?
Underworld?
Underworld. If you would know, it's also about vampires and werewolves, and then there's a hybrid.
Oh,
It's like it was very iconic.
was it like 3 movies in a series?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then that.
One, two, and
Yeah. I think I did see those.
yeah.
Those were
Where the werewolves were actually cool
disgusting,
because
yeah, I
they
mean,
become like
bigger.
Yeah, like
and
the
then
throws.
the hybrid was like even more.
yes.
And there's like war kind of like against
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I did see.
Ancient
I
war.
saw the Underworld.
Yeah,
series.
that was good.
I saw that,
For
and
its time.
I saw Teen Wolf.
I
which is
also watched Teen
that. I
Wolf.
watched, and I think I also watched.
I
not-
even
not
watched
Vampire Diaries.
The originals.
I think maybe Vampire Diaries is the one I'm thinking about. The originals is also but never Twilight.
Yeah.
Like the vampires are still cool to me as a teenager. It was just like people were like, "Yo, bro, if you want to watch vampire anything, watch anything other than Twilight. Like watch
Yes.
anything else. Like that's not gonna be good vampires if you want to see cool vampires." I think the originals was one of the best, for me at least.
Yeah.
Done in the vampire world.
Yeah, because it's less romance than Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
Where Vampire Diaries is more romance focused.
Original
and
was almost
some
like more
action.
family focused.
Yes,
In a way.
family and action and lots of drama.
Yeah, so much dramas. Yeah. For me, one of my favorite scenes from that whole show is that show where he has like a bunch of coins in his hand. And he just like yeets those coins through a building. Like they don't invite him inside. So he just starts fucking throwing coins. Destroys that building. Head full of coins.
Rough.
Yeah, that was like, yeah, vampires are strong. Very cool. Your mom's here?
Yes, I've never watched the originals like
Why is the gate
chronologically.
not being fully open? What?
The originals. I haven't like actually. I watched Vampire Diaries, and then when originals came out, I was.
I think that scene I was talking about might have been from the Vampire Diaries, but I'm not sure.
I'm keen to
Alright.
check originals sometime though. I am.
I don't know if I'm that person anymore. Because again, when I used to watch that stuff, I was like really wishing I could be a vampire and really wishing I could be a werewolf. It's like, oh, if only that. I was like fucking, I was like, I was hoping so much. I was so much hoping that vampires are, and some vampires and they come and turn me into a vampire somewhere. But no, I cannot live in that fantasy, that illusion anymore. So it wouldn't be, I wouldn't be as vested, I think. I dated a few girls who lives the vampire werewolf stuff. It was an obligation. So it's exactly for some decent social lessons. I eat the garlic by itself. It's usually different after it's been fermented. You can either like put it on toast or something, I guess, as well. It's a mega immune booster, but then made honey garlic sauce for the chicken and rice, which is yum. That does sound nice. We're doing some chicken as well tonight. Giovanni, you've inspired me. I think I'm going to do a garlic honey marinade today. We do not have any honey, unfortunately, Grace. Otherwise, I would have considered doing that too. Oh, Max is gonna go to the shop or something to buy more cancer sticks.
Hey!
What the fuck?
Hey!
Why do you do that to yourselves?
Hey!
Like, that's just like, do you just
Oi.
ignore all of the voices? It's like,
Like,
in your mind.
yeah, it's like the tinnitus. So you kind of just like you counteract it with your third eye.
Yeah, like John and Max will be smoking out here, right? And then I go from this face to
Much like you saw his face when I was burning the weed. Now imagine that like times 10.
more aggressive.
Like
yeah. Stop smoking cigarettes. Damn it, it's got bad for you. Underworld, Kate Beckinsale, post-Titanic era. Pretty hot. Twilight was so toxic. I did read them and watch them, but I couldn't finish it. I was too cynical for it. Yeah, maybe that's the best. I think they, like from the memes again, they ended up not making it good. Like the reveal,
yeah.
Do you know what happened?
Which part? No.
Like just the Twilight universe. Like people were like, "Oh, that fucking sucks," and now it's over.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like how much I thought. I was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, I know like the main premise of Twilight and what happened, yes.
What I know is that abusive vampire finds girl, and then werewolf comes, and then they have to
Which way?
fight or choose. And then she has to choose, right? And she chooses or something.
Yes, but then yeah, there's like a hybrid baby that's born between her and Edward, like half human, half vampire.
That
Right?
you can do that.
Right, so
Okay.
what happens is that child ages like super quickly, so like maturity, and then
Stops.
immortality.
So what is the other half? What's the human
And-
half do?
She can be in the sun and all those type of things. So
Without sparkling.
I don't know. I can't remember whether
She
she
sparkles. Oh.
But yeah, so then Jacob, the werewolf guy, imprints on this baby as it's born. Now, werewolf imprinting is like a romantic thing, like
Oh no.
a forever bond thing.
Oh no.
Yes, while she's a baby, he imprints. So he's all protective of the baby and stuff, and then
Jeez. Yeah, like I feel like even just hearing this context,
And then she does
I'm like-
grow up,
I'm sustaining brain damage
Fast.
right now.
and then they do end up being together.
No, please, that's not how it works. Yeah, she's a grown up now, but she's still like 1 year old or something.
Yeah, and so then basically, because of her existence, the child's existence, all the ancients, the first vampires and stuff, hunt them as well and send like assassins out and shit. Yeah.
And then they die.
Lots of people die. Oh no, at the end it looks like lots of people dies, but then it was just like a vision. So then one of the vampires has the ability to see into the future.
Of course.
One of the ancient ones, right?
As you do.
So then, but the scene plays out like all out war and all the main characters just fucking dying left, right, and center. And you're thinking, oh shit,
People are dead.
people are dying. And then it just goes back to this ancient guy opening his eyes like it was a vision. And they're still standing in front of each other. And then he's like, I don't think we should fight. I don't...
Everybody dies, bro. This doesn't end well for us. And then that's the end?
Sort of peace type.
Oh,
vibes
wow.
at the end.
We're gonna totally murder you! And then it's like, in the act of murdering, it's like, actually, you know what?
Let's not.
You know what? Actually, this whole murdering each other thing, I
Yes.
thought about it and it doesn't happen anymore. Yeah, okay.
That's like the main plot, right? So like, I
Like,
might be like missing.
I clearly missed. I
lots
mean,
of
what I knew and what you
in-between
knew is
information.
like whole worlds of a difference as well. So I learned something. I'm happy that I could see it from the outside. Girl, oh Jaju, I bet it'll be it's surprisingly easy. The best trick to a yummy meal is mastering making sauces. Completely agree. John, exactly. I don't think of romance when I think about night-dwelling, blood-sucking humanoids. Like, technically, you should, right? It does kind of make sense to me that there would be romance.
Yes,
because-
blood-sucking kind of kinky.
No, no, not about, what the fuck? More like living thousands of years, right? What do you do? What do you do other than love?
No.
What do you do? You can eat people, and then you have the romance or whatever, right? Like that's what there is. Maybe we could cure some werewolves or something. Now what though? Let's go kiss or something. So that part makes sense, I guess.
No.
But I'm just not attracted to stories like that. But I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, they're kissing. Checks out. Can we skip to the fighting werewolves again, please?
Yes, go kill some more. Skip to the next hunter.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Jaju. Love is true. Again, the measuring sauces. There are monsters in the shadows, not Prince Charming riding a large wolf. They're monsters in the shadow, dude. That's racial profiling. We're not all monsters. To be, like, unironically, I don't think I've ever actually seen Sam outside. Sam is like cackling, laughing on the other side, bro. It's like, of course you haven't seen me outside, you fool. Have you not been paying attention? Boa Hancock looks down on me, pointing. Love is true. The movie series is just weird. Melty's face. And so while it's being explained, yeah, like people paid money to go and watch that. I don't think I've ever seen Sam outside. Yeah, baby. That would be because it burns. I mean, you're not wrong, and I still do believe you, even though I don't actually think you're a vampire. The sun does burn. Yeah, it burns. Clearly does not, proof of me standing in the face of it. Oh! The strain tastes and feels amazing. It's very blueberry-esque as well for me.
It's big yum.
Kind of like the chili bean too. I have a sunlight allergy. The vampire joke is only half a joke. I get you. I don't have any sun allergies. But I am pretty vocal about not liking it. Do you want some lighter?
I have.
Alright. I'm gonna go and read. What Leafly has to say. Leafly Exodus cheese.
What did your AI search earlier?
Ozzy Osbourne. Where is he? My poor AI being like, bro, I don't fucking know where Ozzy Osbourne. Why are you asking me where Ozzy Osbourne is, my dude? Yo, like, can we just take a moment to acknowledge how similar, like, the lighting is obviously better, but these buds do look very similar to the structure. Feelings are relaxed, euphoric, and happy. Checks out. Helps with stress, depression, and pain. I'm not in pain right now. I think I was
Just
a little
wait
bit
until
stressed.
he walks through the living room again. Bumps toes or breaks things.
The earth is enclosing on me. Everything is getting closer as I'm walking. Generally known as cheese or UK cheese, Exodus cheese is the original clone only strain that originated in southern England, sometimes during the late 1980s or early 90s. Said to be grown from a packet of Sensi Seed Skunk 1, it is known for its high yields, potency, and distinct, overwhelmingly strong cheese-like odor. Though the identity of the original grower is still debated, I know the identity of the grower who grow these nuts. His name is Roland. He lives in the Cape, next to a river. Very mysterious. I
River
know.
man.
Yeah. And I have his code here as well, but you don't need that information. Let's see. Pinene, peppery, and citrusy flavors. I think this one does have a little bit of blueberry flavors as well. Hey, look at that! It does have blue cheese as a Exodus strain flavor as well. Pungent and cheesy. Yeah, that blue cheese, at least for me, comes through.
It's very nice. But I do think it's the combination of the things that makes the blueberry taste come out. Because I do believe the pinene, the pepper, I do think those...
They contribute.
It's a balance.
And it stays, like, the piney flavor stays in your mouth longer than the blueberry flavors do. Love is true. Let me fill out the little form to review the strain. Thank you to the join. Thank you to Jay. I don't know if he's watching. Probably not, but I love him. If you see Jay at the join, you should tell him I'll send you. Aaron's birthday is tomorrow. Good that I know. I'll tell him he's loved as well. This form is taking a while to get loaded. Oh, of course.
Adding.
No. I'm a sharing member. It is Exodus cheese. Got that number in there. Butt structure. Exceptional butt structure. Extremely dense. Fuck, dude. That one, no, please. John shows me.
Matej said that to me.
John shows me a photo of someone in their car taking a photo of children standing outside of said car, and there is clearly rain on their window and them smoking a cigarette, and then it goes, I think it's stupid that you can't smoke with kids in the car anymore. Just look at how wet they are now. You can show them the photo if you want to. Just like, it's so cursed. You know, unironically, there probably exists people like that.
Yeah.
It has exceptional flavor. I really enjoy it.
Yes.
And it is beautiful. Like it is very beautiful. I'm giving it a 5 on beauty actually. Trichome production. I'll give it a good coverage of trichomes, dense. And there's no seeds whatsoever. I think this might technically be the highest strain I've ever reviewed, dude. Because it got a 5 for me on both flavor and visual appeal.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm gonna add very nice blueberry flavors with that cheesy, piney, and earthy tone as well at the end. There we go.
Uprooted.
Let's put a card, and then we can say goodbye, Moon Man.
Goodbye, Moon Man.
Goodbye, Moon Man. Bruh, that is a hard song to sing, dude.
Cause it's so off tune, but it's on tune, but there's a specific tune, but it's off tune.
That specific tune that you have to be on is off tune, and it's my eyes twitching just talking about it. Mysterious Cape Dwellers. Big love to you all. I have stuff to do. Love you too, Pojo. Thank you for spending a moment with us despite having stuff to do. You can tell me when I need to stop.
Yes. I say stop.
I haven't pulled this card in a while.
Ooh. Nice.
Me as a lion person.
The Ryan, so.
Technically a puma, but
Yes.
it looks like a lion.
It's lion enough.
Lion enough. Feline. Feline. Then.
No.
Checks out, bro.
I took
Language.
3 true damage.
You want to show our friends up close? Look
Oh,
at
wait,
that.
this side is the camera.
You can also, if you want to cover.
It's upside down now, isn't it? But there you go.
It's okay. 39. Thank you for showing our friend. Like stare deep into his like spiral eye. You see how he spiral eyes? Did you ever watch Naruto?
Yes.
It's giving me kind of those vibes. For
Yeah, like the masked guy.
Mm.
Toby. Well, he has a different name, but he is known as Toby.
Yeah.
Very
That
cool.
one. Courage and transformation. This shaman dances. Woo!
Hey.
And drums around a fire and has called in the energy of his spirit kin. Mountain lion, also called puma or cougar, speaks of strength, courage, and transformation. Golden spirals kindle this fiery energy. We here have upon his We here call upon his magnificent spirit kin to demonstrate the gift of courage. Courage enters your life in many different ways. And today's stream topic was about feeling flustered.
Yes.
Right? Like that, not being courageous. And then the stream's card, of course. Courage is being confident in your discernment and your ability to speak from your heart. It is fearlessly standing up for what you believe to be true. It is trusting that the universe is on your side, guiding and protecting you. Courage is the strength that comes from within. It is being who you truly are without fear or judgment of yourself or others. It is speaking out when you believe strongly for or against something. It is the power to transform fear into love and to bravely follow your own visionary path. Courage is transformational. Transformation is courageous. Trust your ability to call in the transformation that your vision requires. Find the courage within yourself to express your gifts and have confidence in knowing you can make a real difference in the world. Thank you, John, for picking that card, bro.
Very nice.
Feels very appropriate. Did I pull it upside down?
No.
No. I'm gonna read the reverse meaning anyway, if friends are curious. It goes, you may be feeling cowardly, flustered. We can supplement flustered. You may be feeling flustered. However, more likely, it is a lack of self-confidence that finds you concerned that you are unworthy. Release your anxiety and courageously step into your personal transformation. Wow! It is Mosquiti. Duck. Hey, is it Mosquiti? Bless you, bro. So sweaty. Pro tip, don't camp in lowland valleys. 94% humidity makes for crappy sleep. Yeah, that's a lot of percentages. Just taking a breath of my... Probably like 34. No thanks. No thanks. You'll see 11% humidity. Jeez. Seems like I'm making up ground. Like I have been feeling like my skin
Dry.
is itchy, dry, yeah. So that checks out. Sam enough, but after the toughest 10-mile hike of my life yesterday, more than 3 hours sleep would have been wonderful. Yeah, did you take your Revivans? Duck Dad is like looking at darting eyeballs. That helps probably. Joe, it's too many percentages for sure. Yeah. You know what Vivance is?
Mm-mm.
It's like American Concerta.
Okay.
Nothing. Like John the other day, last Friday, right? I had like some work to get done. And when I do work, I'm no longer a persona, alright? Like the persona has a smile and has a voice and has like
It
interaction with
becomes
the
machine.
world. Right? So when I start working, suddenly all of that just disappears. And what is there is just like machine making.
This autism does a backflip.
Right, and when I take a stimulant for my ADHD, it also brings out that side of me. And he goes, Did you take your medication? I'm like, no.
No.
I know, but it probably would have helped, if I did, because I probably would have. I don't take the ADHD meds anymore. No, I am actually happy to hear that. I think again, it could have a place in your life if it is something you use for a use case, right? Like, this thing needs to get done.
Yeah.
Crunch time. I need this extra little bit of like lift me up. I didn't sleep enough. I'm gonna drive. Like there are use cases for that. If it's a daily, right, that's your new base level chemicals in your brain. That's where the fault starts, you know, like the lights, the knobs are being twisted, you know, like things are redlining. That's the problem.
Someone
nothing.
broke off the volume knob, so like,
It's like, bro, please, for mercy. Sam, love again to you, bro. Nothing like hanging your wet socks out to dry before bed and waking up to them being wetter. I climbed up and down a 1,300-foot mountain twice yesterday. Ugh.
why?
Because he wanted to. Oh.
But why two
Because
times?
you wanted
You
to.
can go
Doc
up.
Dad is giving other answers. Oh, because this, because that. And I'm telling Doc Dad, no. Because just before, like in the stream, we were like, yeah, you should do things you want to do. And then Doc Dad was like talking about this trip he's on right now. Dude. And he's like, yeah, this is something I wanted to do.
Okay.
Because, let's see what he says. Because I wanted to, yeah. How's it going for you, Doc? Is it because of the shortages or preference? I'm debating. Heading home early. I don't want to, but that little sleep and driving home 7 hours to go to a punk show until 1 a.m. sounds terrible. Nope, I 100% wanted to, and it was fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm happy that you did, bro. You climbed up and down a 1,300-foot mountain twice yesterday. You know, get to affirm.
Big
alongside you.
nice.
Yeah, no, I 100%, yeah, bless again. All right, we have read comments. I keep opening my language model these days, but I think I enjoy doing them more, you know, off the bat. I usually take a moment where I get flustered beforehand and then I catch up with myself. Doc, you need to travel south and kayak. But don't go with me instead. Yeah, that sounds kind of nice actually. The mountain climb was only 30% of my hike.
Ooh, no.
Link's assing again. Bro, the freaking dryness is attacking me a little bit.
It is rough.
Like now that I'm aware of it, right? Like I'm like, what is all of these signals my body has been giving me this whole time? And now I'm like, oh, it's dry.
On Leafly, it did also say that dry mouth is.
Yeah, and dry eyes.
And there's 11% humidity, so it's like a super sandwich.
I am that SpongeBob meme right now where he screams, "I need it, bro." I need more pressure.
I wanna swim in a tub of water and open my eyes underwater.
Have you ever considered bathing in a whole tub of coconut oil?
No. How much would that cost?
It would be expensive because like one of those half kilograms, are they? They might be 1 liters. Well, they might be 1 kilograms. One of those 1 kilograms was like $60 because we got 2 of those for 120 rand. So how much? I think it takes like 300 liters to fill a bathtub. How much water does it take to fill a bathtub? You see, look at that, dude. Fucking spot on. 302 liters. Call me a liar. So we'll do 60 times 300. And it's 18,000 rand. That's way too much money. It's not happening anytime soon, taking a bath in coconut oil. This guy's like, oh, that
We just destroyed one of Melt's dreams.
that will never happen. Melt goes, no, it will happen someday. Just not do that.
Not yet.
Just not yet. Technically, you don't actually have to fill the entire bathtub with coconut. I mean, I do want to. You know what? I was like just trying to argue because what you could do is you could just like add like a centimeter layer over the water, and then as you submerge, every single part of you will get covered.
Yeah,
But wouldn't be the same, would it? No. Guess my ball. What am I reading?
just have a little pipe to breathe.
Oh no.
Completely submerged.
Getting oil in my eyes. I don't know I don't know if
You keep your eyes closed.
and then when do you open your eyes?
Swimming goggles.
Do you open your eyes after you like squeegee to yourself like Nick? What? Love is true.
We will completely submerge Mount. He will have a few straws to breathe on.
I think my hair would like it. They'd be like, yeah, this is fine. This is
And
great.
so you try to get out afterwards.
Right. I become the slipperiest thing in the universe. I fall straight through the planet. I become a part of the core.
Keep slipping.
Keep slipping down, down, and down, and down.
Black hole tries to suck you
Salvage.
in, you slip right off of it.
Slick, too slick for the black holes. Salvage what you can of the free time you have left and go back home for a cheeseburger and a shower duck. And that's one as well. It's so dry.
Cheeseburger does sound nice.
Skibbity Scoobity, it's so dry. Kiss my
Kiss my
Sam, after my hike yesterday, I went into town and crushed Buffalo Wild Wings. I drank 4 liters of water on the trail and didn't pee. As a Buffalo Wild Wing, I had 4 iced teas, 10 hot wings, and chili cheese potato wedges. That does sound nice.
Yum.
Kiss my balls. I've never heard anyone say that before. It's hilariously off-putting. I think I'm gonna use. Like for me, it's like such a strange request, right? Like, is it like you have to be very gentle, right? Stop imagination. Why would you do this to me?
His third eye is getting totally violated right now.
It's not. Thank you, friends. Maybe find a Johnny on the spot before you return home. Then your toilet doesn't deserve that, man, G. And good time to say goodbye. I love you, friends, so much. Thank you for joining me, finding yourself here amongst us, knowing that you could have found yourself anywhere else. Today's stream topic was about feeling flustered. And if you have felt flustered before, if you will feel flustered today, remember to trust in yourself. Right? Courageously step forward into your personal transformation. As Francine Hart beautifully said, you can have the most beautiful day, dear friends. You're for really real, so super mega loved. Me and you. And all of you, Doc and Kristen and Judge, you and Nancy, and any of you that may be lurking. You are loved. Thank you, Jovan, for sending that message as well. I love you all authentically. Wholesome humanimal creatures, remedying your flusters. Sam didn't even have a tummy problem. My body was craving calories. Yeah, all of that just got turned into Duck Dad. Duck Dad is now literally some percentage 4 iced teas, 10 hot wings, and chili cheese potato wedges. Checks out.
Yes.
Yup. I love you, friends. Thank you for joining me again. I'll see you, friends, soon. Tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.